I promise you, like in the end, it'll all look normal. Like, but
that you qualify it like that. Yeah.
Have you ever met like an actual real hater of your channel in person?
Yeah, I think so. That I've had people be kind of like schmarmy with me, like be like, be like, oh yeah, I do this, and that. Yeah.
Well, no, this happened to me at Micro Center. So I went into Micro Center to buy some monitors because no monitor companies would send anything to me right then. And I was standing in line, actually with my mom of all people, because I remember now. I was buying parts for my dad's build. He needed a new PC for editing, and so I was like, oh, we'll go get the parts. I'll go with you. I'll buy them. No big deal. And so I'm standing in line, and this guy, probably 2 or 3 people back, kept like looking, right? And I'm thinking, oh, I think this guy might know me. And finally, he comes up to me. He's like, hey, Jay, I love your videos, man. Can I take a picture with you? I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So he hands his phone or whatever to his friend, and he takes the picture. He's like, oh, it's so cool. He looks at his friend and goes, hey, do you want to take a picture with him? And his friend goes, no, I can't stand the guy. So I was like, damn. I told him, I said, you know what, you're probably better off for hating my videos. I said, but you've still watched them, so that means something to me. And he was like, whatever. So they just walked out. But his friend was just straight up like, no, I don't like the guy.
Dude, I've got a story. There used to be this YouTuber named Fisticuffs. I don't know if he still makes videos anymore. You know of him?
I know of him. No, I don't know him, but I know of him.
That guy hated on me constantly. And he used to always talk shit about me or something. And he tells a story repeatedly where he met me at COD XP and I was a douche to him. And I have no recollection of this whatsoever. Like, I don't think I ever met the guy. I don't know what the story is. And I was actually being really cool at COD XP. Like, I was
Turns out he ran into Bob Saget.
Hold on, let me tell the story. So here's the deal. He says he ran into me and I was a douche to him, but I was actually really cool. And I was like at COD XP, the thing I was doing, I had these VIP passes, so I didn't have to wait in line. I kept grabbing people and letting them play the game. Like, oh, this guy's with me, and I was just getting people to the front of the line who were my fans, like kind of hooking up my fans. That's what I did at COD XP. So for him to tell this story, like I was being a douche there, seemed really weird. Well, the thing is, there was another time he made this video and he kept calling me bitch tits. And at the time I weighed like 170. And I was like, yeah, he named a bunch of us, like bitch tits, and T-Mart had a name and Wings had a name and something like that. And I was like, who's bitch tits? Is that one me?
Am I bitch tits?
Yeah. And he's like, yes, you have bitch tits. And I'm like, but I really don't. And he's like, I saw you at some Machinima award show. And I was like, I wasn't there. Like, I didn't go to that Machinima award show. Like, there's no way you saw me. And he's like, I did. I totally did. You were there. But I swear I wasn't there. I never went to...
You weren't there. I was there. You weren't.
Yeah, I never went to any of those things.
Yeah.
And
I was presenter.
You were presenter. Yeah. So it's like this guy seems to routinely think that people are me, who aren't flattering. And so I don't know what the story is with this, but like now I link the two together and I'm like, this guy can't pick me out in a crowd.
That's what happened. He went to COD XP. He ran into Bob Saget. He was like, hey, Woody. Bob Saget was like, fuck off. Who are you? And forevermore, he's branded you as an asshole.
Dude, so when I first opened my channel, there were all these comments like, he looks like this guy. One of them was Bob Saget. Another one was Ray Romano. And another one was Brendan Fraser. So I went through and removed every comment that wasn't Brendan Fraser so that I could like develop a consensus.
This much of it was Brendan Fraser.
But I just went with it. I'm like, Brendan Fraser, I select him. And I removed all the others.
Fraser's forehead and up. That's
there you go.
Fraser. Yeah. You have Bob Saget's whatever like orbital socket area would be, like this stuff. And I think you've got kind of Ray
Romano in the nose.
Nose and in depth of the eyes and the chin.
So what you're saying is Woody is a Picasso of celebrities.
Yeah, and not even good ones. He's
Yeah,
not
right.
even giving you good
It's
ones.
not like a little Tom Cruise, a little Brad Pitt. No. It's a little Ray Romano and a little Bob Saget.
Little Ray Romano.
Looks like you've got some Ray Liotta skin texture.
Yeah, and some Brendan Fraser, but not the body, right? All like just the weird, like the part that they forgive. That's the
Brendan
part
Fraser
you have.
from 2013, not the Mummy. Brendan Fraser. The In Trouble with His Alimony.
Yeah, right.
Brendan Fraser.
2015 Val Kilmer. A little of that mixed in.
It's funny. He legitimately like was holding a grudge against a phantom version of you that
Yeah.
he'd never even met. That's great.
Yeah.
I think maybe that's true of all of your haters. Maybe there's some guy out there that looks just like you, and he just runs around like an evil monkey off Family Guy, just starting shit, just fucking your life, just like punching babies and
Well,
slapping.
and he knows it too. It's just simply because you look like Woody.
Like, you're an asshole, dude. Yes, I am. You tell him Woody was here, and he like runs away.
Send a pizza to
He's,
my house.
he's actually wearing a shirt that says Woody's Gamertag on the back.
I talked to Fisticuffs once about his extreme hate. Like he did a dual com, I think, with some other hater. It might have been El Prez, but I'm not sure. And I was like, I'm going to reach out to this guy and see what his story is. And he said that I was personally able to select who was successful and who wasn't in the gaming community. Like I was this master puppeteer making it all happen. And that he was going to continue to fuss at me until I gave him a dual com. And we worked it all out, and I was like, dude, that's not even true. He says, I only hang out with people because they're famous. And I'm like going through the track record. You know, I'm like, FPS Russia wasn't even Russian at the time.
Wait, was he so?
T-Mart
You said he was
had
doing all this
100
because he
subs.
wanted to dual com with you?
Yeah. I was like,
I hate you until you work with me, and then I like you.
exactly. T-Mart had like 100 subs when I met him. Onslaught, another guy that was real successful at the time, didn't have a YouTube channel at all. Right? I just liked the way that he communicated in game, and I'm like, so all this stuff isn't true. And he kind of worked it out, and we agreed and saw common ground. And then he's like, so can I have a dual com? And I'm like, no, you can't. I feel like if I do this, then hating on me will be the natural avenue to get on my channel. So no. And that's how it worked out. But yeah, the whole thing was some elaborate plan. Like he hated me because I didn't promote him.
Well, then can you just like will me more success?
Sure.
Done.
Done.
See how we did that?
Boom!
You're getting the spot that
Can you
Fisticuffs
feel it?
wanted so
Can you
bad
feel it?
right now.
Can you feel it right now? It feels
Oh,
like
God, yeah.
liquid
See, I-
fire running through your
wait.
bones.
Let me check my subs. Hold on. Oh yeah, look at that. It's doubled right now.
That's Woody's Gamertag's goodwill and blessing upon you, sir.
But yeah, that was his whole deal. I wonder. I half want to like do like a little, just I want to call everyone who's hated on me and be like, you know what? What were you thinking? Like, what did I ever do? What made that happen? To see what their rationale was.
Well, yeah, bring a camera with you and confront them. That'd be fun.
Yeah, nothing could go wrong.
They'll never see it. GoPro on my forehead. So red light blinking.
That'd be the most.
That's how I can cover up this spot. I
There
just
you
put a
go.
GoPro on my forehead and call it, like Jay's Truman Show.
I like it.
I'll be at events sometimes, and I'll be just trying to talk to people, and somebody will turn their GoPro on mid-conversation, and I'm just like, the fuck are you doing? Am I on record now? Like, if you were a journalist, you would have had to have asked permission first, but you just fucking hit
Exactly.
record.
Turn it on.
No, what you should have done though is the moment he hits record, the Russian accent turns on.
Sometimes I do that just to fuck with him, but I just hate being recorded in general. Like I feel like that's so obtrusive and so like you'd never do that.
Disrespectful.
Kyle's a
Dance for me,
person too,
monkey.
I'm
guys.
a person too. Yes.
It's
You make a shirt that says that. I'm a person too.
there's an interesting